Namaste. So, in self inquiry, we have three words: self realization, self abidance, and self absorption. These three more or less represent three parts of a spectrum. However, this video is not about elaborating upon them, but about a certain technique which allows you to move from self realization to self abidance. Self-realization is essentially sporadic moments when you realize that you are the self, but then you again get caught up in Maya. You get caught up in the illusion, so to say. You start believing the illusion to be real rather than consciousness to be real. In self-abidance, you have a deeper realization of who you are, which abides, which continues, which remains. This is somewhere in the middle of the spectrum when self-realization has become more intense and more permanent. How does one move from the former to the latter? One technique to move is to stay in consciousness intermittently as often as you can. What Bhagavan would call abiding in the self. How does one do that? There is a hack to the whole process. Self as a concept appears a little amorphous. It doesn't appear definite, or consciousness as a concept doesn't appear so definite. Shiva is consciousness. Shiva is the self. But Shiva is actually coupled to Shakti. Shiva and Shakti are two sides of the same coin. So the opposite of consciousness is experiencing. The experiences that you have in every moment, underneath the experiences and their varieties lies the fact of experiencing. That fact of experiencing is Shakti. So, abiding in the self, which is abiding in consciousness, because it is a little amorphous concept, an indefinite concept, you can choose to abide in experiencing. How do you do that? Every moment when you have an experience, it is either good or bad, it is happy or sad, it is productive or unproductive. However, you can see that regardless of it being good or bad, happy or sad, productive or unproductive, there was one fact which was common, that was the fact of experiencing. In every moment, we are experiencing something or the other. The something or the other doesn't matter, the experiencing matters. The fact of experiencing matters. So if we can reorient our consciousness from the something or the other to the fact of experiencing, that itself roots one in consciousness. That is like approaching Shiva via Shakti, getting rooted in self through the route of experiencing. So every moment when we are defining something as, oh my God, why did this thing have to happen to me? Instead of seeing that, you see that, oh, it was just one more experiencing. It was one more experience. The fact of experience, the fact of experiencing never changes. It is permanent. It is consciousness. But what experience? The type of experience, the flavor of experience, the result of experience, all of this belongs to the domain of Maya. So choose to move from this domain of Maya, the flavor of experience, the names you call it, the craving of experience, the aversion of experience, wanting it, not wanting it, denying it. Choose to move from all that and choose to just align with the fact that you are experiencing in every moment. So in every moment, just tell yourself, oh, I'm just experiencing. There's one more experience, one more experience, one more experience. And with that, you realize that instead of focusing on multiplicity, the variety, which is Maya, which is the illusion, you keep coming back to what is within you, the experiencing, the unity, the consciousness, the self itself. So, this is how you move from occasional experiences of self realization to a more permanent state of self abidance. Thank you.